Don't let your business hit the wall in 2020. Ride on board with a top team that crosses the line in P1. As a business owner, the fine line between success and failure is making smart decisions. One of the smartest decisions is hiring the right financial partner to help you run and grow your business. That's where KSDT CPA has got you covered. Whether it's taxes, audit, or consulting, KSDT is a full-service CPA and advisory firm that can handle all of your accounting and business needs to help you achieve all of your goals. Follow KSDT CPA on all of the social channels today, or go to ksdtcpa.com to find out more information. KSDT CPA is recognized by Forbes as one of America's top tax firms for 2020 and is a frequent sponsor of the Truck, Xfinity, and NASCAR Cup Series. And good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Jason over here with Signature Esports. It's a pleasure to see everybody out there. This is the BRP, or Burnt to Rubber podcast, Whelen Modified Series, brought to you by Signature Esports and the Signature eNASCAR Series. North Wilkesboro for 75 laps. That's what we have, and it's going to be a doozy. With me in the broadcast booth, as always, is Mr. Michael Newbrow. Buddy, are you there with a smile on your face?
I'm always here with a smile on my face. I love being up here in the broadcast booth.
Well,
safer than being down there.
It is absolutely a wonderful time of day. They just finished up qualifying. You're going to see some things update. But a little bit about what the weather's got going on. 70-degree Fahrenheit weather here at Virtual North Wilkesboro. It's a half-mile length, one of the most classic, one of the most iconic tracks on the circuit. 55% humidity, partly cloudy skies, and north wind at about 2 miles an hour. And these are fixed setup Whelen Modifieds, the touring Modifieds, not the SKs. So they are kind of a handful to drive. We're going to go over the starting grid while they get ready to run around, as we know that, of course, the Whelen Modified Series brings action-packed, high-speed, fast racing, especially, usually we run these at nights, but North Wilkesboro is a day track. There's no lights out there on the track. So Roswell Harlow, the fourth, is going to be your pole sitter. Kenny Zeems is out there as well. Ken Zeems, his father, is going to start right behind the race leader, the pole sitter right there in P3. Then Eric Schaefer is going to start on the outside in that number 4 machine. Sean Conklin out there, the youngest driver in the Signature eNASCAR Series. And then Steven Orasic, he is out there as well, number 67. Eric Stewart, the number 82. Cody Kenzie in the 11. That's going to make up row 4 for you. Ryan Dipple, the Mr. number 81. He is there with Tony Kibbett on the outside of him in the number 4. Row 6, Jesse Nekula and Cody Anderson. Good to see the number 32 back out in the mix. Moving on down the line, Chris Progar, the number 70, and Joseph Morales is going to make up row 7 for you. Matthew Belt and Nathan Soren is going to make up row 8. Brian Warner is out there as well. He's going to make up the longest line. And you see everybody else involved. Jesse Priest was in there. Ace Thurwood is in there as well. So pace car is going to lead him around. Michael, how is your day?
My day's going pretty good, actually. I was been excited for this race all day today. I couldn't wait to get in here and see what was going to happen.
Well, I'm excited because we're back to Whelen Modified Series action after me taking, a 10-day hiatus from the world, basically. And it's just it's going to be a great race. It's good to see these guys back here, and I appreciate them sticking through. And it's just going to be a great day. 18 drivers out there in the field, and we said that you asked me what my over/under for the cautions were, and I said I think 6 is going to be the number, plus or minus 2.
I'm gonna go with 7. I can see it being a little bit aggressive. They've had a couple weeks off, and I can see it coming to fruition here that they're gonna get a little bit aggressive.
Well, patience is key. No fast repairs. 2 extra sets of tires, so they've got 3 total, and just everybody's ready to go. We do know that all of our broadcasts are brought to you by, of course, not only the series, Burnt River Podcast, you can check them out on Facebook, but also 4060branding.com as the green flag goes. Fred the Flagman says, green, and we all like this. Here we go. 65 out front, there is the 91 trying to make a pass. It's Kenny Zeems in the 91, and his dad, the 90, is right there as well. That code might be a big factor on the small track, especially with these tires, but that is something that we'll just have to deal with in the long run and see how it goes as the 91 tries to take the lead away from the 65.
Trying to make a run for him, Jason. He's trying to make that run.
He is trying to make that run, and he's doing it. So the 65 being patient. We know that Roswell Harlow is very good at what he does. Still currently the points leader in the Whelen Modified Series. He is ready to hold it on to the end, try to collect that cash at the end of the series. As you see, the 90 is trying to get his nose into the bumper, and he's going to try to stick it in there, but he can't do it. Roswell Harlow holding off the father-son duo, at least the father. Kenny Zeems out front. There he is, the 91.
These two are always interesting to watch. It's a chess match on what they're going to do.
Somebody to keep in mind right here. There is the 84, Jesse Nekula. He is up 3 positions from where he started. Everybody else is pretty much caught in the relative. As we see,
I think we got a caution.
Say caution's going to come out. Looks like Brian Warner Jr. came off track and might have collected Tony Kivitz. We're going to take a look. Right here. Here's where Brian Warner, he got loose, came off the track, spun himself out, stuck it in the grass. I'm pretty sure that's where he was at. Kind of turned it into the wall there. Oh, and then reset. Let's see what happened. Tony Kivett looked like he got loose. Oh, and he collected the 70. Ooh, poor Tony. Got loose off the track right there. Back that up just a little bit and see what happened. He was right there. So here's the lap running for him as you take a look. 6 Rangers Racing. Is our, oh, he did. He got loose. He just got loose.
It looked like Tony got a little loose going around the corner, that's all. He kind of jumped up and collected.
No fast fixes. That's
going to hurt.
It's going to cause him to sit in the pits for just a little bit. Mr. Brian Warner Jr. out there, you don't suck at asphalt. Do me a favor, I want to give you some advice. Take your force feedback and drop it down to about 11 in your options tab. That should help you control your vehicle just a little bit. Just ease into the throttle. This track is an ease into the throttle on the exit. Don't punch it, because if you don't, or if you punch it, you're gonna spin out. Wish you did. So asphalt is especially in the Whelen Modifieds, this is a great way to learn how to drive short tracks. It's a great way to learn how to just enjoy something that's going to hold itself to the ground.
That's where I started at. I was on the short tracks. I started in the Whelen Modifieds, and it was an experience how to drive those. And then I got to the Cup car, and I'm like, man, this is easy compared to driving on those short tracks and trying to keep that thing under control.
Oh, well, if you learn from the bottom, go to the back. Nobody needs a wave around right now, so no lucky dogs to give, but lucky dogs brought to you by Six Ring Racing and all our cautions during the Whelen Modified series. Another broadcast sponsor want to talk about Drinking Bros Racing. Michael Newbrow, one of the founders of that. He and Eric Schaefer, Tony Kivitz involved in all of that. You guys have a nice little e-store on Signature Esports where they can go buy a t-shirt and help support the cause of Drinking Bros Racing.
We do, and it seems like we're growing and more each week. We actually created our own Facebook page now. We just went over 100 likes this week. The first week it was open, so I'm excited. Drinking Bros is doing their thing.
Drinking Bros Racing on Facebook. That's where you can find to be a part of it. Share your memes, share all of that stuff. If you're out there in the iRacing community, make sure you get back and you get a hold of me. You can get a hold of me either through the website or on Facebook and send me all of your clips because we want to make your iRacing's top 10 as they wait for the green flag to wave. Fred the flag dances. Green. We're off like a progress and ready to go. Right there up front, Kenny Zeems makes his move. He had a great restart right there. Roswell Harlow is there as well. Sean Conklin, the number 54, is right behind him and doing a great job. I'm not sure what we're seeing here. Hopefully, things work out. No caution is set. The 90 into the back. We got a great battle for third right here. You see him, the 90 trying to get to the back bumper of the 54. Bump and run works very, very well here at North Wilkesboro. As the 54 gets a little bit loose, the 90 is going to try to capitalize on the inside for P3.
He's got him. Nope.
Sean Conklin had the outside line run right there. He did it justice.
That outside line, you don't cut off as much on the inside. It seems to be faster on the inside, but off the outside you get a little bit of a boost, like a turbo button there, buddy.
Sean Conklin gets loose, turns into the field. Caution's going to come out, collecting the 81. Yeah. Got loose. He got a little bit low right there, collecting the 82. And yes, I do see his paint scheme now. Speaking of burnt rubber podcast, I just saw a scheme go right by him. Here's another driver, part of the hashtag Raise Energy or Rep Sports, the number 11, Cody Kenzie. There you go, Kayla Williams. You can tell Addie that she's got her daddy right here on the screen. As everybody gets lined back up and gets settled back down. Go back and take a look at how that happened.
No.
Sean Conklin, the youngest driver that we have in our series. That's a good wreck. We'll see how it develops right here. Let's just back up just a little bit more. So the 90's right there on his tail going into turn one. And on that far chase camera, you see him turn. You see him trying to turn it back right. And you kind of just can't do anything when you turn back in front of the field right there. He held onto the brakes as best he could. But when you come around the corner and you're spun right there in the middle of the track, it's very hard to get away from a driver spinning out in front of you.
On this one, you have to let up off the gas. You can't hit the brake. You can't try to overcorrect. It's literally, you just have to grip on and hold for Jesus.
Well, caution number 2 in this 75 lap battle. Caution laps do count. This is not a heat style race. This is iRacing at its finest. Make sure you've got your watch parties out there going. Make sure you have all of that going as your hosts on Twitch. And of course, make sure that you have your
likes and subscribes there on YouTube. Go to your Roku device, watch some of all the past broadcasts. You can watch last night's Cup race. It should be up there here very, very shortly. We uploaded it last night, and it takes about 24 hours for it to update. So you'll be able to rewatch what we did last night on the Roku device. And soon coming, hopefully very shortly, as long as we get the right kind of sponsors out there and make sure that we have the good funding for it, we will have the Signature Esports live on your Roku device, Amazon Fire TV, and Apple. Hopefully, Apple TV hopefully coming very soon.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Big things, Jason, big things.
Hopefully Facebook isn't having any issues with that feed tonight. Good old Facebook. Let's see what happens whenever I go and look at it.
There's our buddy. He's got to show up at least once a race, Jason.
Oh,
we're back to live.
And the flagman says, go, go, go. 91 gets a better restart right there. The 90 is right there on the outside. He is out there. He is going for it. Harlow gets a better line there on the inside. You see the 91 of Kenny Zeems, your driver, try to stick with it. The younger of the two. Run, run, run. Looks like the 90 got a little bit loose right there.
Yeah, he did. He dropped back a couple spots, too. That third place battle is big. I can't go. Oh, the 90's dropping back a little bit farther now.
Well, the 84 of Jesse Nekula, he takes over third place over the 90 as he regroups and tries to reset. The 91 of the 65 are way out front. Steven Arasik is right there behind him in the fifth place position as they continue to run around this track. Eric Schaefer, Big Schaefer, there he is. The number 3 running in P6.
90's going to make his move at some point. I can see it now. I say within the next 3 laps, he's going to try to dip underneath the 84.
Joseph Morales in P11.
There it is.
The 90 trying to make it work. He does. He sticks it right there to the bottom. There is the 84 doing a great job.
He's just waiting for those tires to loosen up. They got a little slippery on them.
The 90 makes it stick. Nekula's right there. The 67, third, fourth, and fifth. The battle's starting to heat up. The 90 of Ken Zeems has a lot of ground to make up between he and this man right here, the number 65 of Roswell Harlow the fourth, continuing to try to make it stick on the bottom. A little bit better than the 91 of Ken Zeems. You see him run around the front stretch. Lap 27 being completed under green flag conditions.
Guys in the back are going to have to start working together if they want to catch these two.
Roswell is closing the gap just a little bit out of a time, a fraction of an inch. Try to make sure that I'm checking the feeds. What do you got going on, man?
It's a heated battle back there for fourth. I got a 3-car battle back there.
Mr. Nekula is right there. There's the 67 and the 5. Those guys are back and forth with each other. There is Steven Arasik and Nathan Soren. Those guys running around together. The number 5 and the number 67. Run. Backstretch into turn 3, into turn 4. Who's going to have the edge? You're seeing the 5 use the inner line and work just a little bit better. The 67 getting a better run off the high line. But he's got to commit to that bottom a little bit more because the 5 is looking like he's going to pass him very soon.
This stays green much longer, Jason. I give it within 10 laps. These front guys are going to catch the back of that pack, and then it's going to get really interesting.
They are continuing to run. The 67 running as fast as he can. They're going to be there. Roswell Harlow still trying to catch the race leader. Kenny Zeems out front, the number 91. We're going to go to our feature that we do every single week. Now, I'm thinking to this guy very much. It's going to be your Bulldog sports cars and collectibles. Sounds of iRacing. That battle for first and second is heating up. Bulldog Sports Cards and Collectibles. That's going to be where you're going to find them. You can find them on Facebook, on YouTube, and of course, not YouTube, eBay. And we're broadcasting on YouTube. You can find them on eBay and, of course, Amazon.com, and find all the special deals you can do it. Another, I want to make sure we talk about this promo code that we have for 46branding.com. It's FOURTY. SIXbranding.com. You can get, a little lap traffic with the 35 right there in front of the 91. Roswell Harlow trying to use a high line to a low line approach to catch the 91.
Yeah, things are about to get real interesting now because they're catching a lot of this lap traffic.
If you go to 46branding.com and you have an order over $30, you can save 10% by using Reese 20 as a promo code at checkout. Race 20. Race 2020. Let me correct myself. Race 2020 out there on 46branding.com. Go check all of that stuff out. We appreciate all of them as well. Make sure you check out Burnt Rubber Podcast. They've got a new episode up where they're talking about exactly this. 91 gets a little bit loose right there as he's coming into the corner.
Yeah.
We're over halfway through the race as they come around to the front stretch. Right about now. There goes Cody Kinsey to the outside of the race leaders. Kinsey is quick. Even though he's keeping up, he's still using that high line very well.
These race leaders, man, they are ridiculous right now. At this point, they're going to lap the whole field, Jason.
They're going to be. There's Jesse Priest at number 33, Impact Motorsports.
Oh, we got a caution.
Oh, third caution comes out. Mr. Ryan Dipple says he crashed. And where did he crash and why? Ryan Dipple was down low, trying to stay low. Is that why the caution came out? track. Well, you know, iRacing
Did it again, right?
yeah, there's no reason for that. Race leaders are on pit road. There's the 91. He is coming out, getting some fresh Sunoco fuel and tires, and hopefully he doesn't get any fuel because I don't think they need any. But they're getting a fresh set of tires. There's Roswell Harlow out front. There's the 5. He is coming off pit road. Lucky Dog are getting that wave around. That's going to be... First car one lap down. That might be that Mr. Ryan Dipple. Well, to say the least. At least it's been an interesting broadcast so far. Daz, you fell asleep, buddy. He was trying to race tonight. That's what he was saying out there. Well, your lucky dog gets the wave around. And all of your lucky dogs brought to you by Six Rings Racing. Go find them on Facebook and on Instagram. Those guys are absolutely amazing. And Six Rings Racing also does some great paint schemes for their cars. They've got some teams out there, just like BRP does now. Burnt Rubber Podcast. Just trying to find their car. Where is their
Jason,
car?
this is about to get interesting. We got Rasick up front, Harlow behind him, Mr. Cody Kenzie behind them. Well, this really separated the pack up a little bit.
Well, breaking it up is sometimes what you need to do to make it interesting. Current race leader, Steven Arasic, the number 67. He is out there in the lead. You're going to see a couple of guys looking for their wave arounds, of course. The number 33 of Jesse Priest. There is the 35 of Joseph Morales out there. He's going to be scored on the lead lap. Rasic, Harlow's Kenny Zeems, the 91. He's going to be there. Jesse Nekula, he is there as well, the number 84. Big Shafe.
You got that father-son. Have them right together again.
Well, Big
They made
Shafe.
it work last race.
Eric Schaefer, he is right there. He's going to restart in 6th. But Kenny and Ken, they are together again, but they're starting inside, outside. We're going to see how interesting this is going to be as pace car is going to dive off into pit road. Fred, the flagman, high above the crowd at North Wilkesboro. He says he is off. And the 65 of Harlow gets turned around. And they're getting, he just spins. Caution's going to come out. Great accident avoidance. And it was a good enough spin for this award right here. The Grand Old Helicopter Award. He came around and turned it back the right way. Re-look at that as they went green. Here is Roswell Harlow. He turned down. As he turned down, he didn't expect the 67 to be there. And boom. Little nose to bumper, bumper to nose. That spun around just a little bit right there, and that's how it made it. He's a little bit upset with the 67 right there, but to say the least, it looked like it was just good old-fashioned contact. There is Steven Arasic. Came up just a little bit, got into the bumper into the wheels of the 65 on the outside. Hard racing incident right there, and I do believe the 67 is getting an EOL. Well, that changes things. It puts the 84 out front.
Jesse Nukla?
That's what it's showing me. Then Kenny Zeems and Ken Zeems and Roswell Harlow the 4th. Remember to join us after this here, roughly about, it's going to be about 10:20-ish Eastern. We're going to go live once again, some late night racing, so we can catch the overseas traffic. Signature Esports Road Series racing. We have an exhibition tonight. We were going to start the Road Series, but kind of had a little bit of a delay in doing that with some of the drivers. And we wanted to make sure that we started with a bang. So we're going to do an exhibition race tonight. We're going to do 90 minutes of hard road racing. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to talk to the drivers. We're going to talk to some of the other competitors that are out there, and quite possibly have some people on and chat with me. If you would like to be a part of that, make sure you go to facebook.com and keep a lookout for it. Also, you can watch live, signatureesports.com. Click the live button. You can do that there. You want to talk with some of the drivers, create a profile, purchase something from the e-store, and support the cause. Click the shop button. We've got t-shirts. We've got all kinds of stuff. We've got koozies coming for Drinking Bros here pretty soon, as soon as I can figure out which one we're going to get them to do. Top 5 for you: Necula, Zeems, Harlow, and it's like Nathan Sword, the number 5, is out there, so a lot of fun. Not only gets a better jump than Jesse Necula, and he's going to take advantage of it. The 65 there on the outside, trying to get, it gets up into the wall just a little bit, collects himself. The 90 is going to go around on the outside, so it's going to be a father-son duo. Nobody collected him there. There is the 84. Kenny Zeems back out front to lead a few more laps around this track. 14 laps to go right here from the Burnt Rubber Podcast, North Wilkesboro 75. Brought to you by Drinking Bros Racing, 46branding.com. All of your fans of Signature Esports and SETV on Roku. I do believe I'm starting to get that down. The 91 with a very large lead. Necula is keeping Zeems at bay, but Zeems, he's not ready to give it up yet. The 84 gets a little bit loose. Harlow's going to capitalize on the inside, and there he goes. Tire to tire, almost bumper to bumper. 3 wide into the corner, almost 3 wide as Roswell Harlow is trying to get it. They're almost into each other right there. Harlow makes the pass. He's going to take advantage of it. The 84's got a better run on the outside, faster speed, but the 90 is right there, right behind him. Man, it's getting action-packed from second on back. Current points leader, the number 65, and he's going to make a pass on the outside. That's the 90. Ken Zeems, he knows that he's there.
He's going to have to cut underneath him.
And he's going to do, he gets right to the bumper. 65 of Harlow goes around.
Jason,
5 cautions.
I do believe that was a mean. Let me double check. I might be wrong, but I think that was a mean net code there for a minute.
I'm going to take a look at it right here. We'll do the one thing that I like to do the most. Far chase view. His tire hit his rear bumper, and that spent him. From my point of view. Now Roswell Harlow,
it looks that way.
He had blown up. Blown up. Going to tell everybody to pass him right there, and then he had to go and reset and get a tow. Man, oh man, oh man. How unfortunate that was. Tire to the bumper of Roswell Harlow, spins him. But don't count Ken out yet, because at this particular point, I do believe the EOL is only going to put him. It'll put him in a position he can still get around everybody. if we're looking at it from that point of view, he's a very talented driver, and his tire got right to the rear of Harlow. He was just trying to make the pass, but at the end of the day, that is how it goes. So another change of pace for everybody. Top 5 for you right now. Kenny Zeems, Eric Schaefer, Chris Progar, the number 70 is up there. Cody Kinsey running himself there. Up in the 4th position, Joseph Morales. And number 35 back up in the mix. So the 91, the 3, the 70, the 11, and the 35. That is going to be them right there. You see on the back of the 70 right there, Mr. Progar. It says GME on it, but also Burnt Rubber Podcast all over it. These guys was trying to get their relatives and stuff updated through SDK Gaming, but kind of just didn't work. So it'll be there next time, and we'll get it all worked out ahead of time for everybody. There he is. Sponsor all over the rear of the vehicle. Burnt Rubber Podcast. There is Progar, SETV on the side of it. I'm digging it, man. I'm really digging it. Some Big Lebowski situations going on. Mr. Newbrow, how is it going out there with race control?
Going pretty chatty. Chatty's to say the least between the drivers. They're all competitive. Let's put it that way.
No, very competitive indeed. Pace car is off. You've got the 91 on the outside, the 3 on the inside. Cody Kinsey and Chris Progar. Green says for the flagman. You see him as they go off. The 91 gets a big jump. Here comes Progar to the inside. There's Eric Schaefer battling for second. Great view for everybody. The
Cody
90.
Kinsey.
We knew the 90 wasn't going to hold off. Goodness gracious, man. He is on a terror.
Oh, I knew he would be. He was not happy with that one.
Don't leave him any room. He is coming around. Cody Kinsey there on the inside of Ken Zeems, who is trying to get back to the front. He is up there in P3 right now. Final lap. White flag waves brought to you by Burnt Rubber Podcast. And, I'm sorry, that is the end of the race. I missed a lap.
That's the end right there.
I missed the lap. There it is. Oh, the 91.
He was...
There he is.
He was a little bit behind, that's all. Just a little. Not much, just a little.
It showed me why, man, it was a fast lap. I apologize about that, folks. 91, Kenny Zeems comes home with a win. There's Eric Schaefer comes home second. Ken Zeems is out there as well. Let's take a look at your race results of the Burnt Rubber Podcast. North Wilkesboro 75 lapper. Kenny Zeems, Eric Schaefer, Ken Zeems. There is Cody Kinsey in 4th. Cody Anderson, or CJ Anderson, in 5th. Jesse Nekula, after leading a little bit, he comes home in 6th. Chris Progar, 7th. Morales, Rasick, and Soren, that makes up your top 10. Roswell Harlow having to come down into P11. There is Ryan Dipple, Jesse Priest, Sean Conklin finishes 60 laps down after being out there for a little stint there. And Eric Stewart, Matt Belt, Tony Kivet out there as well. Brian Warner Jr. out there to complete a lap and had some issues early on. So we appreciate everybody for tuning in for that. See if we can... We got the Zeems in the Discord channel. Let's see if we can bring him in and chat with him if they're in any voice channels. Are they there?
He should be down at the bottom.
There's Ken Zeem. Where is Kenny? Kenny, are you available? Are you listening to the broadcast? Are you waiting? Ken Zeems is available, but not Kenny. Eric Schaefer comes home P2. That's a big story after being down just a little bit. He finds himself in some fortunate top 5 action.
Yeah, I don't see Kenny anywhere. I'm looking for him. He's He's lost to the wind, Jason.
But he's lost the win. Too funny.
He's lost to the wind.
All right. Well, Ken Zeems is down there, but hopefully that was a good race for him right there. Let's bring. Can we bring anybody in?
Yeah, we can bring in Ken. We can bring in Dad.
Yeah, let's bring in Dad. Let's bring in Dad. Let's talk. Yeah, let's bring him in. I have to find him again. Let's see if he is available. Mr. Ken Zeems, the 90s. First time I've gotten to talk to you, I believe, in a little while. Ken, we know that you had the EOL, but you fought yourself all the way back up into third place after taking that. Tell me how your race went, of course, and tell me how proud that Kenny you are of Kenny.
Always proud of Kenny when he wins. He did a great job. So, yeah, I guess they said I got in Eric there a little bit. But I don't know, it was a close call, but like I said, I got back up to third, so still a good night.
Definitely a good night. It's always a pleasure to see you guys out there running. We know that you're very, very competitive, and we know that you guys run really, really, really clean races. So it's always a pleasure to see you out there. And we wanted to talk to one of you if we couldn't find Kenny. So we were like, you know what, Ken's right there, so let's talk to him.
Yeah, he's here, so you can pull him up too if you want.
All right, buddy.
All right. Is he down there? I didn't see him down there.
He's in. I think he's still in the
Oh, now he's there.
the private Discord.
Now he's there.
Yep, I got him.
But you can pull him out. But listen, I just got this real quick. So I thank my sponsors and everything. So just got to thank Epcar Esports and I thank Ryko Motorsports for everything they do with us with setups and that when we run open races and stuff. So we appreciate everything they do. And thanks for the broadcast tonight, guys.
Absolutely. Ken Zeems
No
right
problem.
there coming home with a P3. And absolute fantastic to see those guys out there running. And we'll put him back in his channel right there. And then we can bring in the other guy. The other one. The younger of the two. Quite possibly. Let's do that. And your current winner, the 91, Kenny Zeems. You are the son of Ken Zeems, who we just spoke to. Congratulations on the win, and you had some heck of restarts right there, man. You just got on it and never looked back.
Yeah, it was a great race. I just really kept my eye on the green flag, so I couldn't mess that up. So I just stick in the outside and pull away.
Yeah, man. Close battles between you and the top three for the most part when it was really early on. Your strategy, just get out there and just drive away. And how was the race overall for you as it comes? It's North Wilkesboro short track.
Yeah, the setup. First of all, I gotta say the setup was just horrible. It was really loose. It was tight going in, tight coming off. It's everything tight, loose. It was all really throttle control and keeping it smooth and consistent. It was really loose. Trying to be fast and smooth at the same time.
Always a rough one.
Yeah, that's that iRacing little love scheme for you. North Wilkesboro is in the books, though, and congratulations on your win. I know that you've got sponsors as well, so we'll give those guys a shout-out.
Thank Epcar Esports and Ryko Motorsports. They got best of the best setups over there. They got cup cars, Xfinities, trucks, all the short track stuff and dirt. Guys looking for any setups, go check them out.
Alrighty. Congratulations, Kenny, on your win, and we will see you next week, my friend.
Thank you.
We got one more, Jason. We got Mr. Second Place finish over here.
Oh, we'll get
Mr. Big Shafe.
me. Yep, there he goes. All right, you got him.
Yep, I got him right now.
Alrighty. Drinking
Mr.
Bros,
Schaefer.
Drinking Bros Racing number 3, Eric Schaefer, the Big Shafe, coming home in a P2 after that last caution. Put you up there, very fortunate, in a very fortunate position to be able to keep up, and great drive off. It was nice.
Yeah, good points day actually, because I kind of needed it. But yeah, I got pushed into the one accident, but was able to keep it pretty clean, and took good luck fortune on my side for everybody else to have bad luck.
Well, I tell you what, good luck fortune can always give you, it can always smile on you even when you're holding a beer. So, Drinking Bros Racing number 3,
Absolutely.
Eric Schaefer comes home with a P2 position. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
Oh, hey, give your sponsors a shout out. You've got sponsors.
Oh yeah, Drinking Bro Racing. That's it.
You only need one.
Drinking Bros Racing, Signature Esports. That's it.
And the hashtag FILHAB.
That is true.
All right, get out there.
I can't say what I wanted to say.
Yeah, it's the F it. Let's have a beer. That's what we're saying.
That's right.
All right, my friend. Congratulations on a P2 finish and top 3 in the books right there. Kenny Zeems, Eric Schaefer, Ken Zeems. That's going to be it for us today. Join us here in a little bit. Just in a few hours, we're going to have road course racing for you with the Signature Esports Road Series. That's going to come up here right about 10:20 Eastern ish. It's going to be great. It's going to be exciting. We're going to be at the Daytona Road Course with the LMP1s, the GTEs, and the GT3s for our first race of this Signature Esports Road Series cause that we are doing as well. It is a paid-in league. It's our first one that we're doing there. And I don't know, New Brad, you're going to race in that one, aren't you?
I am. I'm bringing out a brand new car. We hired on a new teammate, and the new teammate, well, you know what? He's just 10 times better than me. So I will admit he's 10 times better than me, and that is Mr. Mario Miranda. And he wanted the fastest car. He can have the fastest car.
Well, he's good at what he does, and we will see how it goes. I mean, it's going to be the first one that we've done, so it's quite interesting to see what's going to happen there. And it's going to be my second or third road race that I've called, other than, of course, NASCAR series or the eNASCAR series. I've called the Daytona Road Course. I've called North Wilkesboro. Called quite a bit, but we'll get to that a little bit later. So we're going to turn right a little bit later after turning left. Double hitters every Friday night. Of course, this has been the Burnt Rubber Podcast, North Wilkesboro 75. With the Burnt Rubber Podcast Whelen Modified Series, brought to you by Signature Esports, SETV. Make sure you go check out all of our sponsors, 46branding.com. Of course, Drinking Bros Racing on Facebook, Burnt Rubber Podcast on Facebook, and then Bulldog Sports Cars and Collectibles. That is on Facebook, on eBay, and, of course, on Amazon. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we will see you just a little bit later. And make sure you tune in tomorrow. We have our Signature eNASCAR Truck Series action. We're at Chicagoland with the Rowdy Motorsports Chicagoland 150. That's going to be amazing. It's going to be a great race.
It's going to be fun.
All right, from Michael Newbrow to myself, we will talk to you a little bit later.
Much appreciated. Have a good night, guys.